right this way.
How's he been behaving lately, Doc?
Pretty well. He got violent about a month ago, and we had to bring him down here and put him in a padded cell.
Has he been acting up this last week?
Pretty much so, but we gave him tranquilizers to calm him down. I believe he'll be all right. David, you've got a visitor.
Thanks, Doc. How are you feeling, David? What's the cross for? To protect you from the curse? Dave, I've got something to show you.
This'll make you feel better.
I thought you said he was tranquilized.
Oh, I thought he was. Lee, will you check him?
Yes, sir.
Oh, here's the cross. Somehow I ended up with it. Oh, cigarette, Doc? Oh, what's the tape recorder for?
Listen.
Okay, now, sit down here. Let me go. You better hold him down.
Cross, I gotta have the cross, please.
All right, David, we'll
Just
get
a
you.
small one, a crucifix.
Okay, but now relax. Tell us what happened to you. Why do you want a crucifix?
To keep them away from me. They're gonna come and they'll kill me. They will.
Now, David, you're safe here. Calm down. Tell me why these people want to kill you.
They're not people.
Okay, but tell me about them. Tell me how it all started.
It all began last week when a school teacher of mine stopped coming to his classes.
That's Arthur Waterman?
Yeah, well, none of us thought anything of it until the school asked me to try and find where he was. Well, you see, he's got a cabin up in the mountains off Ridge Road. I've been doing some research for him, and I knew where the cabin was.
So you were going up there to see him?
Well, not at first, but something came up, and I was going to be near there anyway. So I thought I'd drop by.
What was it?
A party.
Eddie, listen, Dave doesn't have a date for your party tomorrow night. So I was wondering if you knew anybody.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Who?
A girl named Susan Turner. I was talking to her today about the party. She said she wouldn't come without a date.
Good. That'll work out just fine. Call her then, okay?
All right, tell you what. I'll bring her over to Dave's house tomorrow about 10. That way you can all get better acquainted and you can do the introductions. Okay, bye, Jim.
Well, all set.
Great. Great.
Eddie's going to bring her to your house tomorrow morning about 10. I'll call Vicky tonight, and we'll be there before she gets there.
Very good. Hey, why don't we use my car? It's a convertible.
Good, good. I'll bring something to drink, and Vicky can make some sandwiches.
You mean Eddie isn't going to supply the food for his own party?
Oh, well, sure. But Eddie says it's a long drive up there. We should stop to eat on the way up.
Okay, we can eat by Waterman's place up there.
Well, why do you want to see him anyway?
I don't know. It's a long story. I'll tell you about it sometime. Hey, what's the name of the girl that Eddie's bringing?
Susan. Susan Turner.
Turner. You don't think you'd stick me with a loser, do you?
Nah, you'll have to wait and see. Want a Coke?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, make it cold.
Like ice, buddy.
Oh, where's Vicky going?
Oh, to put on her lipstick.
Well, she had it on.
She smeared it.
Oh.
Oh, they're here.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, boys.
Hey.
Susan. Hey, Fielding, Jim Hudson. Boys, Sue Turner.
Hi.
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 Well, hello.
Hey, where's Vicky?
Inside putting on makeup.
Hey, do you remember how to get there?
I think so. How many are going to be up there?
About 50.
Ah.
I'm going on up ahead to get things cleaned up a little. In the meantime, you can all get better acquainted.
Right. See you, man.
Thanks, Eddie.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, buddy. See ya.
Well, I guess we get acquainted.
I guess so.
But with me, not with Jim.
Oh, no, with both of you.
Sounds fair. Come on inside. I'll introduce you to Vicky.
After that, I want to take some pictures before we leave.
Eddie seems like a nice guy, though. I mean, I just mentioned to him that I didn't have anything to do, and he invited me. I've only known him for 2 days.
Oh?
My family just moved in next door to him.
Where did you live before that?
In New York. Boy, was it hot there.
I guess it was.
How long have you known Eddie?
Oh, 5 or 6 years. Sometimes I think he's out of his mind.
Jim seems like a nice guy, though.
He is.
Vicky seems nice, too. An awful lot like Jim.
She is. That's why they get along so well.
Hey! Where'd Eddie go?
He already went up ahead to get things ready.
I already told you that.
Well, I forgot.
Did you bring? Okay. Everybody line up here and I'll take your picture. All right, everyone. Smile now. Susan, move over a little bit. That's it. That'll do it, folks.
I was always under the impression that Jim was a photographer around here.
But in a moment, my dear friends, and you will gaze upon the faces of the dead.
That's a nice way to start off the day, calling us the dead.
Boy, you can't do anything right, can you? Come on.
Vicky, you got the lunches?
Yeah, Dave.
After you.
Thank you. Keep stove can there.
Do you know how long it'll take to get there?
I don't know.
Eddie says it takes a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's what Eddie says. You got everything?
Yeah, huh?
Yep.
What about my hair? Yeah.
It looks terrible.
Look in the glove compartment.
Whose are these?
Well, like to be prepared.
Suave, very suave.
You ready?
Eddie told me about the time you tried to give some phony excuse for not...
Phony? I'll have you know that was entirely legitimate. There was nothing I could do about it. You turn that off.
And then here's the shutter. Now, you press this button and it takes the picture.
That's nice, but you probably forgot, like the last time, to put film in the camera.
Nah, no, not this time. Is this the way to Waterman's cabin?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, let's go. Go. Looks like we took the wrong road.
Maybe we didn't. We might have to walk to get there.
Yeah, Waterman's place is in the woods a little ways.
Okay. Why don't we walk up to it and see if we can get a Coke or something? I'm thirsty.
Water jug's in the car.
What'd you put in it?
Nothing. I thought you were supposed to put something in it.
Well, I thought you were going to put something in it. Why was I supposed to?
No.
I don't...
Come on, we can get something to eat at Waterman's place. Come on.
Sure is pretty around here. You know, with all these trees, seems like there should be a stream here somewhere.
So what? Jim.
Wow. What happened?
I don't know.
An explosion?
It's been broken down, not blown apart.
Waterman's car's not here. He must have been away when it happened.
Where's Vicky? Hey, babe, what? Hey, look at that.
Wow. What's a castle doing in this area?
What do you mean?
Well, who's ever heard of a castle around here?
Why don't we go up there?
Sure, why not?
Because we have to get back and call the police about Waterman.
No.
It'll just take a few minutes. It'll be fine.
Look, it'll take at least half an hour to get up there and back. We have to climb, you know.
I know.
Okay, let's take a vote. If more than half of us want to go up...
Forget it. Okay, Waterman might be up there. Should I remember seeing that before?
Oh, come on.
Well, let's go. Careful. Over there. They came from in there. They're waiting for me.
What's that?
I don't know. Anyone want to go in there?
I'm not sure.
Do you?
Pretty dark. You have a flashlight or something in the car?
I don't think so.
Matches. All right, we'll make some torches.
Torches. Right.
Hey, come here. Come on.
The noise we heard.
Yep.
Maybe. Let's go and see what it was.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk in here.
Someone must live here.
Jim! Dave? Jim?
Hey! Where is she? This way! There! Up there!
I guess I gave her quite a scare.
Well, let's get out of here.
No way.
You gonna leave? Ain't you afraid of the demon and his friends?
Oh, no, we aren't.
No?
I don't know what you mean exactly. We heard this noise in here and flapping sound.
That's the demon you heard.
No, I don't think it was any demon. There was a lot of yelling and screaming and a flapping sound like a large bird.
You better watch out or I'll catch him if he isn't careful coming in here trying to get the book from me.
What book?
I think we'd better leave now.
You're not fooling me now, are you?
Oh, no, we aren't.
And you really don't know about the demon or the book?
We're not after your book.
The truth?
No, we came in because we heard a noise.
Well, you can't leave empty-handed. Come with me and I'll give you something. Here you are, take it. Now get out.
Don't you want it back?
Want it back? No, I don't. Now get out of here.
I'm thirsty. Jim should be back with the water from the stream pretty soon. Thanks a lot for going back to the car and getting their luncheon.
That's all right. Looks like we're going to be here for a little while with that castle to look at. And the book.
Oh? When are we going to Eddie's?
Couple hours. Why?
She's a little scared, Dave. I think that old man put us all on edge. Speaking for myself, of course.
Wouldn't that be strange if he were telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Jim.
All right, who's first?
Jim, do you really think we should stay around here after what that old man
Sure,
said?
why not?
She's afraid of seeing monsters.
Don't let that old man bother you. He's nuts.
I know. But what about Waterman's place? Someone had to tear it apart, and who would have done a thing like that?
The old man?
Not strong enough.
That's what I mean. Who could tear it apart so completely?
You know, I looked around for tire tracks or something, but there wasn't any. Not even any footprints. And the wood wasn't cut, it was broken. And what about that weird cry we heard coming up on the way to the cave?
That could have been the old man. For all I know, he could have made the footprints.
For what reason?
I don't know. Scare people like us, maybe.
So what's going to happen? Are we going to look at the castle or what? I think we should.
It won't take very long. Let's get the stuff in the one bag. And we can leave the cooler here. We gotta come back this way anyway.
Is that all right with you, Sue? I mean, really, if you want...
It's really all right if everyone else wants to.
Well, let's go.
Come on, Dave. You okay?
David?
What happened? Some guy knocked you down. Where is he? That way. You two stay here.
Susan? Oh, where'd it come from? I don't know. Look! The castle's gone.
What happened?
He must have hit his head on a rock when he fell. He's dead.
You sure?
No heartbeat.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, if I can get the girls, I guess. We can go to a police station. Grab his feet.
It wasn't your fault, Dave. It was an accident. They'll understand that. Come on, don't let it bother you.
Don't let it bother. Don't you realize what's just happened?
Yeah.
Well?
Where are you going?
Back to Waterman.
Hey, Dave, wait. But you said he was dead.
Well, he was. Well, at least I thought he was.
There's where you dragged him up here, so this is the spot.
But there are no footprints. If he got up, there would have been footprints. It's as though he just disappeared.
Yeah,
If anyone else were here, we would have seen him, wouldn't we?
I think so. Those footprints are our own.
No one else has been up here.
But Dave, a minute ago, Arthur Waterman was lying here dead. And now he's gone. Flesh, bones, blood, all are gone.
Sulfur. I smell sulfur.
Yeah, but what does that mean? He burned up in a bed of sulfur? Not likely. What was he working on when he called you?
How should I know? Yeah, what difference would it make? Let's go back.
Go back?
Tell the girls what's happened.
Right.
And we should prepare ourselves for anything. Something's going on around here, and we should find out about it.
We should start by looking at that castle. It's not easy to lose a dead body in a castle in one day.
Oh, shut up.
But it couldn't have been our imaginations.
Of course not.
What happened to it? You just can't walk off with a castle.
Well, someone did.
Let's go up and have a look. If there was a castle there, it would have left a mark of some kind.
How can anyone move a castle?
Maybe it wasn't a castle. Maybe it was only a false front of one.
Yeah, like in the movies.
Right.
But what about the body?
I don't know. But I can't help thinking there's a connection between it and the castle. You two stay here. We won't be long.
Hey, wait. I want to see the castle.
There isn't any castle, stupid.
Well, all right.
Huh.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Find a comfortable rock, sit back, and wait for him.
That was just around that cliff.
Where are they?
I don't know. I can't see him from here.
They must be pretty close. Hey, come on. I'll take your picture.
Sure you know how to use it?
Yeah, Jim showed me how. The light's not very good here.
Where do you want me to sit?
Why don't you sit over by the stream?
About 20 feet from here, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's the first live thing I've seen around here all day. Hey! Dave!
What'd you say?
Come here. This is it. Hold it.
Hold it? What are you talking about?
Now watch this.
Watch? Watch what?
There you are. Is that okay? Okay, now just a second.
Save me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Now get back and watch out. Jim, get up in that cliff and attract his attention. If he reaches up for you, I'll try this again. I've never seen anything like it.
It's a wonder it didn't kill us all. Where do you think it came from?
Looks like that old man wasn't so crazy after all. This is probably the demon he was talking about.
The old man's dead.
Dead?
The creature killed him. He's back there.
Well, we better not leave him there.
No, we won't.
Do you think this could have anything to do with Waterman? Or his cabin, maybe?
Yeah, maybe so. We'll go after the body. You two stay here.
Okay.
Dave?
Maybe we should go with them. I couldn't stand to look at that old man's body again. I'm glad we're getting out of here. After all that's happened, I've lost all my curiosity. Jim, the hand! It moved!
Must have been a reflex or something.
But just the same, let's take him with us.
Okay, come on. Things sure have a way of disappearing around here.
Yeah. 2 dead bodies and a castle.
And I'll bet that animal's gone, too.
We'll know when we get back.
Back where?
The cliff and the castle.
I'm not so sure we should keep fooling around up here.
Neither am I, but we've gone this far. I'd like to find out where that castle went and where the monster came from.
Get us all killed?
Not if we're careful.
I suppose you're right.
I'd still like to climb that cliff. This time, though, we take the girls with us.
Yeah, I think we should all stick together. Like glue.
Right. That way, if anything happens, we have a better chance of fighting it.
All right. I thought I'd let everybody know. I'm scared.
Aren't we all?
Well, let's get started. The thing I really regret about this is that Eddie isn't here to enjoy all the fun. You know, if it hadn't been for Eddie's party, we might... Listen, Dave, don't let the girls know about that invisible wall until I get back.
Where are you going?
Back to see if I can find my camera. I just realized that no one's going to believe any of this unless we can get a shot of one of us sticking our hands into that barrier.
Why don't you want me to tell the girls about it?
They might want to go inside. And I don't think any of us should. At least not until I find that camera. I have a feeling that that's the hiding place of that thing you just killed.
Okay, you go back for your camera. I'll look through the book and see if it has any of the answers.
Are you two coming?
Can't do it without us, can you?
Jim's going back to look for his camera.
I'll go with you.
No, you go up with Dave.
All right. What happened to the idea of us all sticking together?
It won't take me very long. You and Vicky ought to rest anyway.
Maybe so. But hurry.
I will.
Hope you'll be all right.
He will. Come on.
Anybody here?
No trace of a castle or anything for that matter. Oh, here comes Jim. Is that it?
Yeah, this is all that's left. Never take another picture. Find anything?
A little. I think the book may have something to do with the forces of darkness.
You can read that?
No, but there are a few pages of translation. Someone's been writing on the pages.
Well, what does it say?
Something about destroying evil. I can't make out all the translation.
Let me see it.
May I see?
Sure.
Well, what are we going to do now?
I want to go over and find something Jim and I saw while we were up here earlier.
What?
I don't know, some sort of invisible wall.
What?
Hey, Dave, look at this. There's a note in here.
Can you read it?
Yeah, this one isn't written in Swahili.
Well, go on then.
All right. Arthur Waterman.
What?
I, Arthur Waterman, having embarked on a course forbidden to mortal man, and heretofore unknowable by him,
which I pray in the name of God shall never again be so foolishly repeated. I have deciphered, in defiance of the laws of Tartarus, the text and meaning of this cursed tabloid, which now in vengeance reaches out for my very soul. Already I have seen the first signs which foreshadow my doom. I cannot guess how many hours remain to me, but before I perish, I must be sure that this message survives after me to serve warning on the world that the forces of darkness are far from dead. 7 months ago, a colleague returned from an archaeological excavation at the site of an unknown civilization near the Persian Gulf. Out of this ruin and forgotten wreck, he brought to me a manuscript, the last recorded communication between an ancient sorcerer and the spirit of the dead. Ignoring his warnings, I began that evening to roll back the limitations of mortality and see into the secrets of death itself. I discovered that there is a demarcation, a boundary, which can appear at every bidding of the fiends which dwell within. Now I have found too late that this borderline, this equinox between worlds, is no barrier to him who possesses this book of the damned. Blinded by curiosity, I chose a desolate area to challenge the ancient oracle. And on that deserted hillside, I entered into the unholy world. With success came a cold, settling fear, the likes of which I have never known before. But now, forced on by a will equally as foreign to me, I gazed upon the other dimension. On this first of many journeys, I witnessed the migration of the dead to their eternal torture below, a horrifying sight, which only increased my desire for the secrets of the Equinox. My zeal for forbidden knowledge soon carried me past the threshold of mortal experience. The underworld could not allow one with my knowledge to live. They want not only the book, but my soul itself, and I cannot elude them much longer. Do not think you can fight them. Destroy this cursed work. Destroy it and scatter the truth. This message must not be lost again. May heaven grant my deliverance.
It's hard to believe. Well, if we can't believe it, it means the creature isn't dead, and it'll be back. Or something worse.
Well, let's get out of here.
That thing, Jim. It was after.
This.
The book, and not us.
It was, yes.
What do you mean, was?
We know the secret now. We know that if we can penetrate that barrier, we can discover the secrets of the underworld, or whatever controls the creature. And we know where the barrier is.
That invisible thing the bird flew into. And I bet that's where the creature came from, too.
Probably so.
Where are you going?
You want to go over and have a look inside that barrier, don't you?
Yeah, but I've been thinking, Jim. If that book is all you think it is, it's obviously important. More important, maybe, than we realize.
That creature he sent after us wasn't fooling around.
What if it comes back?
That's my point, Jim. This is too important for us alone. We don't have any defense for it. And look what happened to Waterman.
Don't you think we should let someone else know?
I think so. But who? That's the problem. If we make a mistake, God only knows what might happen.
Hey, wait, I've got this.
But...
Well, what can we do?
Well, I think you and I should stay here, Jim. We're not sure whether that barrier is going to be here forever. You two are going, though. If anything happens, you'll be in town, away from here.
Jim, I'm staying.
No, Dave's right. You two should go. At least we'll get some help that way.
Well, take this then. It might help somehow. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if we don't find a town? We could get lost and we don't know our way back.
Yeah, why don't you both just leave the book and come with us?
Oh, the book. I left it back there.
Jim, look! Over there! Do it in here! I'm not back in 15 minutes. Here. Come on, grab him. Run! Get out! Take this, go to the car, and get out of here.
He's right, Vicky. Come on.
Jim, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. Where are the girls?
You sent them back to the car for help.
The book? Well, let's stop them.
Jim? Hold it! Wait. I forgot to give him the keys.
Oh. We gotta get the book.
What happened in there?
When the giant discovered I didn't have the book, he figured I wasn't much use, so he let me go.
Wonder what they'll try next.
Who knows?
We've got to get that book to someone. That's important. I just wish I'd let Susan keep that cross.
What cross?
Susan's cross. Don't you remember? Who are you?
Don't you know, David? Or are you afraid to draw the obvious conclusion?
What have you done with Jim?
Your friend is dead. Something we had hoped to avoid. But now it looks as if we'll have to kill all of you.
You're afraid, aren't you? Afraid that if people start asking questions, they may come up with the right answers. Like Waterman.
The unfortunate thing about Waterman is that once he discovered his answers, he didn't know what to do with them. That barrier is the result of his work. And for a while, the barrier shield dissolved, enabling people to see the other world without crossing over.
Disappearing castle.
However, soon, we'll be totally rid of the barrier. But enough talking. Your meddling has caused us nothing but trouble. We were easy on you the first time. We resurrected Waterman to get the book from you so you'd think he was just a thief. Then we resorted to stronger methods. And those foolish girls...
knew I was cursed by all the forces of hell to die in exactly 1 year and a day. Susan was dead. There's nothing I could do, so I ran. I just had to get away. Away.
So Susan was dead?
Yeah.
And all the others, Vicky and Jim and Waterman?
Yeah.
Did you kill them?
No, of course not. What's the difference? In a year from now, I too will be dead.
And that's the story of David Fielding. Is there enough here for your newspaper story?
No, I'm afraid not.
Why not?
Well, I thought that maybe something would happen. Something I could get a story out of. But this, it's a year old.
Well, what did you expect to happen?
I don't know. But it's been exactly a year and a day since that made news. And I wanted to get a follow-up.
Then, today's the day.
That's right. But it doesn't look like he's going to do anything.
No, I guess he isn't.
But would you give me a call if something happens? Suicide or something. I can use that.
Oh, sure. Sorry if I couldn't be of more help.
That's okay, Doc. He's the story, not you. Well, see you around, Doc. Thanks anyway.
Oh, yeah. Glad to have helped.
That definitely sounds like a kettle whistling. There's so many similarities with Evil Dead in that film. It says 1970, and then at the beginning it said some other date. Sure, this is like 67 or something. It had the book, like the Book of the Dead. It had the sort of flying thing like a deadite. She had like a necklace. Although in that it was a crucifix. The gravestone saved them at the end. I thought you were being funny, great claymation. But I like it. I like when they have the big creature. I wish there was more big creatures in it, like spiders, giant spiders. Oh, I think is it him that got run over and then got taken in? Yeah, 1967 it said there. So that was ages before like Evil Dead movies. Sam Raimi must have watched it and got some ideas from it. Chewy looking, goofy as hell. Demon Mask. A-list acting here. Slick, Man in Black and Silverback. Oh shit. Chewy looking, goofy as hell, head going side to side. Shook his head, floppy ears slapped me in the eye. Just checking my microphone was alright. Chewy, great name, Chewy. I want all those cars. He chews up everything. It is a great name. Nice, beep beep. Chew, all not good. What did I freaking tell ya? Meow. Thing keeps shape-shifting, coming at you. Oh, they had to do that. I got 2 cats too. Flippin' whistle. Great claymation. Now you know my dream, just never had the plot line. Great year, 67. K, got to get laundry out, K. I was in elementary in 67, Kathy said. Yup, Xer. Cat said I was 4. Little Kathy. Cat, I was 7, Kathy said. Night all, much fun. Night, Cat, thanks for popping by. I launder away, lol. It was a good time to be alive, damn dog. Night, Amy said. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of some adverts I was playing the other week, which was well, Chewits adverts for the UK. I think I saved them somewhere. I could just search it. Oh, it's not got any sound there.
Run for your lives! The butcher is coming! He's eating everything in his path!
The end of civilization as we know it.
Not quite, Professor. It's a long shot, but might just work.
Come back, Chuck.
Chew it. Even chewier than a 15-story block of flats.
Night, I'm an old bitch, Kathy said. Night. So yeah, I want to watch this other one's the Big Meat Eater. I know it's actually a bad film, but I know that it's fine. Looking at it now, it seems like a sort of like it's actually a musical thing. I think that someone should take the story from the Big Meat Eater and make a Broadway musical out of it or something. I want to see if I can find it on Google kind of thing. Palace pictures. Nah, it doesn't come up. Palace video maybe. Anyway, the Big Meat Eater one. I had a video of like Basket Case, and it was on the same label of it, and people like artists do the covers for them and stuff, you know, and some of the video labels, some of them all match. So I actually just bought the Big Meat Eater a while ago, like just so it could sit next to my Basket Case one. It was the same, the old big boxes you got, the old video boxes, and like it's the same label, it's the same artist, you know, that done a whole series of them. So, also it was one of the trailers on the Basket Case, along with the Ruttles and Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. So I wanted to see it one time, even though I knew it was like rubbish. The trailer's like mad. I got a call. We'll try and come back, Swagger said. I was trying to find an image of Palace videotapes, but Palace pictures. Oh yeah, it seems to have been a video chain as well. A big spliff flying across the sky. But no, a lot of the videotapes, they had like certain artists would do a series of covers, you know, for them. The same artist. So, yeah, the Basket Case one and the Big Meteor had like a similar drawing. Similar big box videotape. Couldn't see any. Well, there's an Evil Dead 2 one, but yeah. Palace Horror. That's one of the smaller boxes. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, different. That's it's not. I think the Evil Dead 2 one might be similar to Basket Case. Another one, like the artist I'm talking about. Like, that's the Palace Horror there. There's a smaller tape there than the. Oh, there's a Basket Case one. So it was like a big box type thing. Yeah, that's like the one I've got in there. Yeah, and there was one Big Meteor as well with a similar sort of artist drawing in that. Anyway, so I think I'll play like some advert or something and get another tea, I think. Come back, Chuck.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I mean, money. Comprenez money?
Direi.
I say, steady on.
No pesos, dollari.
Oh, dollari. Quite so. Pesos, dollari. Must have it, dollari?
No. Poquitos de tonto caiatis con notos aquí, ali, a pronto, e bacco, e sommellonna fondamentali. Stupido!
Stupidos? PQRS. Stupido?
Permetti. Why don't you get that traveler's cheques from a Barclays bank? It's gonna save you a lot of trouble.
Now then, sir, we don't want to cause an obstruction, do we?
Oh, no, Constable, no, I'm not stopping. I just can't get started.
Allow me, sir.
Yes, but
Contact?
Yes, I know, but I've already tried that. I don't know, it was all right when I bought it, but somehow the engine seems to be sort of, well, missing.
You are absolutely right, sir. The engine is missing.
But officer, whatever can I do?
There is only one thing to do, sir. You must stop for the check.
Oh, yeah, of course. Here. I haven't got a bank.
Then you should have. Go to Barclays. It will save you a lot of trouble.
Come in, please.
Good morning, Mr. Midland Bank Manager.
Do sit down. No need to be nervous. So, you've won the pools. What are you going to do with all that money?
Oh, buy a new car. And a new record player. And a new telly. And get a gardener to mow the lawn. For the new house I want to build. You know, live it up a little.
Rien ne veut plus. Numéro 3.
Tip lavishly. Sleep late.
And have nothing left. Why don't you put some in a deposit account? Some in a current account. And let us advise on investing the rest. That way your checks won't bounce up and down so much. And you can protect yourself from the unforeseeable. And still have a bit of fun.
Thank you, Mr. Friendly Bank Manager.
Oh, by the way, how much did you win?
£47, 89.5 new pence.
In the rally, we're just here to help. We're giving them milk and having a good glug ourselves. It gives you balance, nothing like milk for the nerves. Oh, he's got a nerve? Well, you did just give him a pint of Linda.
In this modern world,
Just occasionally, something very special happens. The Brilliance of Diamonds by Gerard, A Limousine by Park Ward, The Delicacy of Porcelain by Meissen. And now, in cigarettes, John Player Special, created by Players to be the world's finest achievement in Virginia cigarettes. A shade longer, many shades more desirable than any other cigarette you've experienced. John Player Special in the jet black packs. So something very special still happens in this modern world.
The big meat eater. The sort of guy who does not like vegetables. The big meat eater.
Sorry, Mr. Sanderson. I didn't see you.
Oh, that's all right, son. No harm done. Hey, you better get along now. You don't want to be late. Nice kid, that Jan Wazinski. He's smart as a whip, too. He wants to become a nuclear scientist. He lives upstairs with his folks, Joseph and Rosa.
Come on. What do you mean?
Nice folks, wonderful people. Mind you, I'm not saying they didn't have their problems adjusting to our Burquitlam ways.
Who's that man walking down the street? Laughing, talking, bebopping with everyone he meets. He's the butcher, what a zero, yeah, the butcher, not a hero. He's the butcher, 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 Bob.
Here in Burquitlam, we believe in the future. And appliances, now they're the key to the future. After all, pretty soon, people will live to be 100 years old. Factories will run themselves. We'll all be wearing Geiger counter wristwatches. And everybody's going to have his own jet helicopter.
Who's that man strutting down the street? Laughing, laughing, chat, chat, chatting to everyone he meets. Yeah, I bet you he's the butcher, bet your butcher, bet your butcher, 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 Bob. With a heart as big as the sky. You know, he's just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He's the pillar of society. He knows everyone from A to Z. He's the man we most like to meet. Who's that man? Who's that man? Walking down the street, he's a laughing, he's a talking, he's a bebopping with everyone he meets. He's the butcher, but he's hero, yeah, the butcher, not a hero. He's the butcher, 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 Bob!
Greetings, my fellow citizens. It's so nice to see you all here on this rather warm evening. It's good to see such a large turnout at the start of my re-election campaign. Shall we?
Here's your haggis, Mrs.
dispense with
Carroll.
the reading of the
I
minutes
put
of the
in
last
a wee
meeting?
bit extra.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Yeah. The alderman will be passing the hat. Naturally, you are under no obligation to contribute. All right, Sonny?
Right, boss.
Why, it is getting warm in here. All right, let's get on with it. There seems to be some question of my accounting. If any of you should like to examine the books, you should arrange an appointment with the alderman first. The next order of business is an extremely pleasant one. The congratulations of a grateful community to our favorite contractor, Mr. Joseph Wazinski. Wazinski Construction has just completed the new addition to the Sir John A. factory. And a fine job, too. You're a credit to our family. It does seem that the new boiler installed here at the town hall by Wazinski Plumbing and Heating is doing its job a little too well. Now the next order of business. Christ, it's getting warm in here. Alderman Sonny the Weasel, perhaps you would check on a thermostat.
Sure, boss.
Now, the next order of business seems to be the submission to council by one of Burquitlam's finest citizens, Mr. Bob Sanderson.
Thank you, Mayor Rigatoni. Ladies and gentlemen, the future lies in the future. And nobody knew that better than Sir John A. Burquitlam. Tonight, I'd like us to take a bold new step into that future with my new universal language for our town. A-da-na-ko.
Back in the ring, saw a man at first. Folks were feeling down. Oh man, he was the worst. The Southern called a pasha, and he said, good night. There's got to be another kind of Turkish delight. We need a new dance that's really cool to keep the turkeys happy down in this bamboo. Say, hop the flying carpet to the Dardanelles, because he heard there was a dance that was really swell. Flying across the desert in an unposted jet, he seen some folks are dancing on a minaret. He said, what's that dance everybody is doing? It's the Baghdad boogie, it'll drive you to ruin. Don't be a jerk. More fun than work. Till you go berserk. Do
the bag boogie like a bona fide Turk. It'll be the most fun you ever had when you boogie like the boogie back in Baghdad. Something about a light that is a magic lamp. This cat rubbed a lamp and a genie came out. Says the boogeyman will get you if you don't watch out. He gave him 3 wishes, but he wanted more. He wished for the boogie with number 4. Now everybody got the boogie down Baghdad way. They boogie all night, and they boogie all day. Boogie to the front, boogie to the back. Everyone's got boogie, man, you wouldn't believe. I saw Alabama boogie with the 40 C's. Don't be a jerk.
Imagine one universal language spoken by all of the people of the planet. Oh, and think of the advantages if any extraterrestrial civilization might attempt to contact us.
Hey, you! What the hell's going on here?
You talk to me?
There ain't nobody else here. The boss wants to see you. It's getting kind of hot up there. Maybe there's something wrong with the boiler. Maybe you ought to take a look.
To an end 3,000 years of Cartesian dualism. And it's so simple. My new language can be taught to anyone of normal intelligence in just 6 short weeks. Now, in conclusion, I'd like to say that What is that?
Bob, you back here. You better return meeting. Gee, that sounds familiar. I'll save it. Somebody's gonna pay for this, mark my word. You're a smart man, Abdullah. Been trying to give them up myself for years. Abdullah, we seem to have a lack of communication. It seems this evening, how can I say, it was rather warm in the building. So I mean the town council has decided to terminate your services, beginning right now. Just a moment. Abdullah, I would like you to have this. Just a little memento so you'll remember all your friends at Town Hall.
$1.49. I'll never be the first man in space at this rate.
Good morning, Mother Wyszynski.
I had the dream again.
Oh, not now. Such a nice of a morning.
Doom, destruction, death. I had the sight. In the old country, everybody knew. Doom, destruction, and death.
Who's dead? Good morning, Mama. And you too, my dear wife.
You seem happy this morning.
And why shouldn't I be? I've been trying to get that new sewage contract for months. Now, it's all set. I'm seeing our beloved Mayor this morning.
Oh, it's about time you made some honest living. I remember all your fancy talk when we moved in here. And look at us now. I got the worst kitchen in whole Berkwickland.
All that's going to change now. Oh, what's for breakfast?
Pierogies.
Mama's recipe?
Of course not.
Then let's eat. Where are the kids? What is that horrible racket?
You jerk.
What's your mom?
No, Daddy, it's a groove.
Dad, can I have some money?
What for?
I need some parts for my science project.
No, I can't afford it.
But I've got to have a power source.
No!
Joseph! Of course he'll give you the money. Won't you, Joseph?
Well, I could let you work for me.
Okay, I'll do anything.
Of course, you'd have to pay a small initiation fee. Union dues.
Great, where am I going to get that?
Well, you're the genius. Think of something.
Ah, you boys, stop fighting now. Let's talk about something else.
We could talk about my dream.
Oh, something nice. Ninochka, when you are going to get married?
Oh, lay off, will you, Ma?
You talk nice to your mama.
Well, what's the rush, anyway?
Young, don't you know somebody for Nina?
Sure, I could introduce it to my friend Ace.
Is he a Moldavian?
Nah, a greaser.
Oh, Greek boys are nice. What do you think?
You want to meet him or not?
Well, sure, I don't care.
It's settled then. Oh, I hear Mr. Sanderson opening up his stores. Oh, you kids, hurry, up, go to school.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, I'm glad to see it all. Gone, gone, gone.
My name is Bob Sanderson. Pleased to meet you. Meet to please you. Get it? Oh, you're hungry. Oh, well, I am, too. I didn't have time to have any breakfast this morning, but I'm afraid we're not quite open yet. Look, you're just going to have to take your turn and be patient. I don't quite understand what you mean. If only you spoke my new universal language. Hey, I know. You're the new apprentice butcher. The employment agency must have sent you over here today. Employment agency? Job. Hey, well, go to it. We don't need that anymore. You're enthusiastic. I like that. Here, put this on. Now, what's your name, son?
Abdullah. Abdullah.
Oh, Abdullah. Well, what an interesting nickname. Well, Abdullah, we can always make use of another good body around here.
Mayor Rigatoni's office. Oh, hello, Alderman. No, he hasn't been in yet. Yes, I know. He's never been late before. No, Alderman Sonny hasn't been in either. Yes, I will, just as soon as he comes in. Well, there you are. I was getting worried about you. You were so strange last night. You know I don't like it when you're late.
Miss Terry? Excuse me, it's me, Joseph. Is the mayor in?
Obviously not.
I had an appointment to see him this morning. Very important.
Well, he's not in yet. Would you perhaps care to wait outside?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, do you know where he could be?
No. He's never been late before. Maybe he's lying in a ditch somewhere. A car accident. Maybe he's electrocuted himself in the bathtub while shaving.
Now, calm yourself. I'm sure the mayor is perfectly fine. Whatever he is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want some hamburger.
Mommy, have you gotten it?
Excuse me. I believe I was here first.
Now, ladies, there's no rush. There's plenty of meat for everybody. Now, Mrs. Wazinski, I believe you were here first. Abdullah, you take care of Mrs. Wazinski.
I want 2-pound hamburger meat. Beef. Round beef. £2. I want you to grind it up for me. Oh. I think I'll take some bologna instead.
Well, I'm a big meat eater. Yes, I am. I'm a big meat eater. Pass the ham. I like my meat hot and strong. In between, I don't want to be long. I like my loins nice and sweet, and a good side of thighs just can't be beat. 'Cause I'm a big meat eater. Yes, I am. I'm a big meat eater. Call that man. I don't like fruits. No veggies, too. I don't give a damn for them that do. Survival of the fittest is the name of the game. And if I don't make it, it would be a shame, cause I'm a big meat eater. Yes, I am. I'm a big meat eater. Pass the ham. Ain't no thing to me. The babies are dying. Cause I am free. And my hamburger's fried. Everybody's blind if they can't see. The top of the food chain's the place for me. Cause I'm a big meat eater. Yes, I am. I'm a big meat eater. Pass the ham.
Ruby, do you think he's a little peculiar?
Perhaps you are ready to join us now, Mr. Wazinski? Do you know what I was saying? I thought as much. Well, for your information, Mr. Wazinski, I will repeat myself. Tomorrow is the last day to bring in your contributions for the Crippled Children Car Wash Fund. And what are you smirking about?
Nothing.
If you are ready, Mr. Wazinski, we will resume our civics lesson. Class, page 44. What is the golden rule?
When the business profits, the people prosper.
And what is the progressive science?
Chemistry.
And where does the future lie?
The future lies in the future.
Good. Now we will all perform our daily gum massage.
Well, closing time already. Oh, how time flies when you're grinding meat. And I'm glad to see that you've been enjoying yourself today, Abdullah. Well, you can go home now. I don't really have the money for the overtime. You know, I wouldn't worry too much about the customers. They're just a little shy, that's all. Once they get to know you, like I do, they'll really take to you, I'm sure of it. Working beside a guy, you really get a sense of him, of who he is. And I think you're really quite a guy, Abdullah. No, not tonight. But that reminds me, there's something we forgot to do. Come over here with me, Abdullah. Every night, before we lock up, we've got to make sure that this room is clean. You know, those tiny little germs. They can be quite dangerous. Every tiny scratch is a dirt trap that doubles your work. Now, so everything has to go down in here, in the septic tank, to make sure it's safe. Turn that off. Now, you know that those machines are quite dangerous if used without the proper supervision. What now? Oh, let's go home. We've had a hard day. The freezer? There's something in the freezer? A surprise!
Surprise.
Oh, well, that's very thoughtful of you.
Surprise.
Okay. Let's see it. Okay, where is it? Am I getting warm? Smelling what? Oh, I know where it is. Thank you, Abdullah. That was a very funny surprise.
Bоже me, that was terrifying.
You called that scary? Tch, I spit on your scary. By me, that's not scary. In the old country, we are some monsters. Come and look. The golem. Now, it was scary.
What about you, Papa? What are you so worried about?
I'm worried that your brothers keep town.
Santiago, Sis Mario, is that how you are going out on a date?
I fixed my hair, so what do you want?
She has a date?
Sure, with Jan's friend Ace.
Oh,
Here, little darling, here.
Oh, no, Ma, we're just going for a drive. I don't need to pack a lunch.
Who said they are for eating? You just tuck them down your dress. They make you look like a better woman.
Ma?
Is that how I cut your father? They feel good when you squeeze them too.
Oh, jeez. That's him.
Oh, Joseph, you go. Joseph. Oh.
Hey. Hey, it's a nice place you got here, Mrs. Wazinski.
Such a nice boy.
Hey, doll. Hey, it's a nice place you got here. Where are you taking my daughter? We're going to a movie. Panic on Muscle Beach.
It's in 3D.
I know about 3D. Death, doom, and destruction.
It's split, huh?
Okay, by me. Where are we going?
How about the lake? I borrowed a car.
Let's go.
Mama. Hey, isn't that your brother's car?
You see, I told you he didn't leave town.
Great news, O leader. I have discovered a potential fuel supply.
Contact an Earthling.
The Earthling possesses criminal tendencies. What should we do with him? Temporary mutation, then get rid of him.
Come on, let's party now. Let's have some fun. We're gonna serve on tonight.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
It's a shooting star. So romantic.
Yeah. You, me, and the old bride.
Oh, you know Papa. He's so old-fashioned.
Let's split. Got a new job today.
Oh, wait.
Working for the mayor. Health and Welfare Department. I enforce the dental plan.
You enforce it?
Yeah. If some citizen doesn't keep up with the payments, I rearrange his teeth for him.
Oh, Ace.
There is a vast reservoir of rotten meat mutating into radioactive uranium underneath the meat merchandising structure. There is a non-functional earthling suspended in the butcher shop. Should we reactivate him? Yes, prevent the earthling to remove the structure.
Hanging around, kept on ice. I'm hooked on living, my only vice. I'm so cold I could see my breath, but breathing ain't so easy after death. Where to go? Who to see? I wonder who is calling me. Can't hang around. What's happened to me? What must I do before I
Jan! My little genius, wake up, it's morning. Come and have some breakfast.
Oh, hello, little one.
Good morning, Mr. Sanderson.
Let's see. I think I've got some bonbons in my pocket for you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hello, Spotty. I think I've got something for you, too. There you go. Yeah.
Gosh, thanks, Mrs. Sanderson. Have a nice day.
Gee, it is great to be alive. Oh, good morning, Jan.
Oh, hi.
No school today?
No, I've got some work to do on my science project.
Oh, mind if I tag along?
Okay.
Well, this is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Did you do all this yourself?
Sure.
Oh, well, Burquitlam's very proud of you, Jan. We're lucky to have you. Yes, I'd say that our town's future lies right here with our youth. And what is this?
Cyclotron.
Huh? What?
Power source for common household appliances. Can openers, Spaceships, knife sharpeners, that sort of thing.
Oh, thrilling.
Yeah, well, I've been kind of held up in the propulsion department. See, you take the sine curve squared, multiply it by its root coefficient. Once the molecular synergy reaches its critical mass, you like inject some chemicals.
Chemicals? I use a lot of chemicals, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What for?
Well, I pour them on the meat scraps, and they turn those little molecules into a greenish liquid.
Yeah? I'd like to see that.
Yes, Jan, we live in a chemical world. We have chemically treated yarns. Chemical fertilizers stimulate plant growth. Insecticides check pest destruction.
Linoleum, uranium, plutonium, insanium, acid, alkali, red dye, goodbye.
The water we drink is purified by chlorine. Chemically created explosions mine our minerals. Chemistry plays a vital role in modern medicine and in the treatment of steel.
Fluoride, chlorine, butadiene, anodine, DDT, DNA, LSD, and CIA, neon, argon, freon, solar.
It is essential in the production of paper and leather, acid, sporting ammunition, freon for refrigerators, salt, soap, paint, cellophane, and plastics.
Dimethyl gasoline, chloramine, vaseline, thiamine, niacin, lead, barium, chromium, tin, white bread, Amigan, XSD, TNT, and LSD. Vivimos en un mundo químico. Vivimos en un mundo químico.
Yes, we live in a chemical world. Chemistry never stands still. First it creates, then it improves.
Yes, Joseph, come on in. That will be all, Miss Terry. See that I am not disturbed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Carmine, what happened? Where were you yesterday?
Yesterday, I got hung up.
Oh, God, you look dreadful.
I had a rough night. But I feel like a new man today.
Yes, well, I wanted to get started right away on the new sewage project.
Forget about it.
Forget about it? I mean, the whole thing is jerry-rigged under there. It's dangerous.
You were well paid.
Carmina, look. I've got the entire output of industrial waste from the appliance factory running into my septic tank. I mean, how long do you think that's going to hold up?
It is none of your concern.
None of my concern?
Silence! First, I want you to destroy the existing structure.
Well, that's my house.
And I want you to build what I tell you to build. Here are the plans.
Oh, Peach, this is incredible. What is it?
It's a commitment to the future.
You mean re-election?
You could say that. Now go. Now go. Yes, O masters of the sky, I have done your bidding. The wheels are in motion.
Excellent. But remember, we have resurrected you, and we can destroy you. By the way, is the prosthetic device operating correctly?
Yes, O masters.
Begin construction of our landing pad immediately.
Yes, O masters.
We shall return when the landing site is constructed.
see me, boss?
I want you to get down to the butcher shop right away. I want you to check it out for me.
You mean you want me to redecorate?
No. Act subtle.
Subtle? Subtle.
And then the Cossacks came, and they burnt an entire village.
How awful.
It was tragic. An entire village. Trekking into the mountains with our belongings on our back. I'm glad I don't have to go through that again.
Don't worry, Mother Wyszynski. I felt the same way when Joseph uprooted us from the old country. Jan was only 2, and I was pregnant with Ninochka. Remember? He promised me, when he carried me across the threshold of this house, we'll never move again. And you'll always have a home with us.
Bless you, my dear.
Hello, my wonderful family. Look, presents for all. Mama, here is for you. And Rosa, my Rosa.
But Joseph, how did you know? This is exactly what I wanted.
It slices, it dices, it chops, it cleans.
Waxes,
polishes, shines, and sheens.
But, Joseph, what is the occasion?
I have just come from the mayor.
The new sewage contract.
No, my sweet cake. I have been given a huge new contract. 2, really. The construction of the most exciting event of this or any other century. The Berquitlam vision of Tomorrowland.
Isn't that at Walt Disney?
Oh, hush, Babushka. Did you say 2 contracts?
Yes, and of course the demolition of the existing structure to make way for the exhibition.
We'll be rich.
We'll have anything we want.
A big screen TV?
Pop-up toaster?
A new car.
Self-defrosting rotisserie.
A new house.
No. No new house.
But a big mansion with a pool and a built-in pierogi roller.
We like it here.
Why do we have to move?
Well, it's simple, really. We have to build on this lot, so of course this house must go.
Build somewhere else.
But we can't. Carmina was very insistent about that. Besides, it would be good to move. Well, the septic tank here is completely shut.
You will be shut if you try to tear down my house. I
Rosa.
will never move.
Rosa, please.
I blessed this house when we moved in. And I curse if we move out. Beware, Joseph. Beware of the fall of the house of Wyszynski.
No, Mama, please, can't we talk this
Out.
over? We're all adults
Get
here.
out of my house. Out.
Rosa, please, you
Get out,
you're
you
getting
home
emotional.
wrecker, you.
Please,
Get
don't
out
get so
of my
tense.
house.
Rosa,
You
try-
home wrecker, you. Get out from my house. You promised me you will never.
Dad, can I talk to you? Have a very good time, please. It's important. No. All right, but let's go somewhere else. What's going on up there? Your mother's doing a little spring cleaning. Let's go around the front.
Well, there it is.
There what is?
The money. You said I could work for you if I got the initiation fee. There's the fee. When do I start? And, could I have an advance?
What are you talking about?
Dad, I'm on the verge of something big here. Something really important. But I'm stuck unless I can get some radioactive fuel. Now, I've got the fissionables materials catalogue and I can send away for some plutonium, uranium, used
Now,
reactor
don't
fuel.
get carried away. Now, you'll work, you'll get paid, and when you have enough, you'll get what you want. That's free enterprise.
But I need the money now.
Your atomic thermonuclear toaster will just have to wait.
Dad, I'm not talking about some stupid appliance.
Watch your mouth. We think very highly of appliances around here.
I mean it. I've developed a whole new energy source based on time-light dispersal. But unless I can get the cyclotron going to get enough power to gear up the drive systems to the point where I can kick it in, I'm finished. Look!
Jan. Now, I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know this. Now, I could lend you the money, sure.
Great.
But I won't. You'll be much happier if you earn it yourself, fair and square. There are no shortcuts in this life. The sooner that you learn that, the better. Well, look at me. I didn't get to be like this by being some sort of a Schlepinski. Now, if you want to go to work, just say the word. And you can start right away.
What do I have to do?
Oh, it's my boy.
Of course. Yes, sir. And thank you, sir. Goodbye. My friends, may I please have your attention?
What is it, Robin?
Oh, I'm just so excited. I wanted you to be the first to know. The mayor has just announced the construction of the Burquitlam Vision of Tomorrowland, a thrilling step into our future.
Oh, how wonderful. What is it, Robin?
And I, Bob Sanderson, common everyday butcher, have been nominated to be chairman of the Citizens Committee.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
And the mayor has promised to look into Anunnaki as the official language of the exposition. This is the happiest day of my life.
Is there, Mr. Sanderson here?
Me?
Telegram.
Are you?
Flowers.
By George. It is. Oh, why, thank you very much, young man. This is very thrilling for me. Oh, why, yes, of course. Oh. Thank you very, very much. It made me very happy.
What say you, Robin? Read the telegram. Read it.
Dear Bob, it is my privilege and pleasure to inform you that your premises have the rare distinction of being chosen
Read on, Robin.
as the site of the new Tomorrowland Pavilion. As you are no doubt aware, this will necessitate...
Why, Robin, the sight of you is green.
demolition of your butcher shop. We certainly hope this doesn't cause you any inconvenience. Your loyal friend, Joseph Wazinski. No. My counter. My grinder. My till. All of the appliances that give hope and meaning to my life. What am I going to do?
I don't know, boss.
You've been a good friend to me, Abdullah. Now I've got a big decision to make. And it looks like I'm going to have to make it by myself.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm your reliable brushman. And who have we here?
Oh, this is my assistant, Abdullah. He's Turkish.
Ah, you're Turkish. Hey, I'm delighted. Get it?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'll get you a towel.
No need for that, Mr. Sanderson. You see, I just happen to have with me a free sample of Reliance Miracle Spot Remover. Now, Reliance Miracle Spot Remover is an all-purpose cleaner and a general lubricant. Not only does it get out those hard-to-get-out stubborn stains, but you see, you can also use it as a shaving foam.
I'm really very busy today. Maybe you could come back next week.
You don't like the lemon-scented? No problem. Try the menthol.
Look, I was just on my way out the door. Maybe some other time, eh?
It'll only take 5 minutes.
Look, I really gotta run now. Why don't you show it to my business associate?
Well, shall we start over? Reliable brush. Yeah, that's the one that shines your new shoes.
Step on a dime. It always keeps you in time.
Enter. Come in, Bob Sanderson.
How did you know I was there? And how did you know it was me?
Madam Yanushka knows everything. I've been expecting you, Bob. Come in. Don't be afraid. Sit down.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm kind of new at this sort of thing.
Yes, I know.
My problem...
Wait! I am aware of the decision you face, but there is another problem with which you must deal first.
What is that?
My fee.
Oh. Of course. Yes.
Now, would you like some tea?
Oh, that would be very nice, thank you. You seem kind of familiar to me.
You face a crossroads in your life. What should you do? Face the future with a vision of Tomorrowland? Or remain in your petty little butcher shop?
No, that is amazing. How did you know that?
Will you stop asking me that?
I'm sorry.
Aye, that is a bad sign, a very bad sign.
What does it mean?
It means it's going to cost you another $5.
Oh. I've only got a 10.
Fine. Now, about your problem.
What's going on here? My crystal ball, my shawl, Jan?
Jan?
Yeah, Januszka Litvak. I was just telling this gentleman's fortune.
This is my colleague. Won't you have a look?
I see a man at the crossroads.
See? I told you.
Shh. I see more. There is a man. You work for him. No, he works for you.
Abdullah.
Beware of the dark forces from the east.
Beware of Abdullah? Oh, no, don't be ridiculous. Abdullah, he's the soul of gentleness.
The palm never lies. Oh, no. No, no, it cannot be! Ah!
What?
The old legends have come true.
Tell me what it is.
Oh, there are no words in your language. Bavlo, Kilbaza, Romanescu. Bavlo, Kilbaza, Romanescu. Risen from the pits of hell. I can say no more. Only meet your fate. Meet your fate. Meet your fate. Meet.
Abdullah? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, come on now. You can't fool me. I know. You've been preparing the refreshments for the talent show tonight, haven't you? Oh, Chicken loaf with olives? Well, how did you know? That's my favorite. Well, come on. I guess we better get the rest of the cold cuts done for tonight. You can give me a hand. You know, Abdullah, that I've had a big decision to make. Well, I've been doing an awful lot of thinking, and I made that decision. Of course, that means I'll have to give up the butcher shop. And that means, well, I'll have to let you go. Well, after all, if I'm not going to be a butcher, then I don't need a butcher's apprentice, even a fine one like you.
No fire.
I know you're upset. I never seen anybody take to butchering the way you do, and I've been in the meat business for 20 years. Don't take it so hard. Oh, don't look at me like that. It breaks my heart. Ah, come on, big fella. Let's get ready for the talent show.
Delicious spread, Bob. You really outdone yourself this time.
Oh, nothing's too good for our dog. Oh, hello there. Oh, why the tears?
Mr. Sanderson, you haven't seen Spotty, have you?
Why, no.
Oh, I can't find him anywhere. The last place I remember seeing him was outside your store. Now he's gone.
Oh, well, never mind. Look, I'll tell you what. You come by later, after the show. We'll have another look around. And don't worry. I'm sure Spotty's around here somewhere. Here, have some of this. Well, Joseph, you have some more.
No, thanks, Bob. It's a touch too strong for me. Got a bit of a bite to it, you know?
I love that. Here, you have that. That'll make you feel a lot better.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Sanderson.
Oh, whoops. Sounds like my cue. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, as chairman of the Citizens Committee, I would like to welcome you to our gala talent show. Of course, all the proceeds from tonight's festivities will go into the building fund for the new Burquitlam Vision of Tomorrowland Pavilion. Now, as you all know, this wonderful project, it's a brainchild of our mayor. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us tonight because he's getting ready for the groundbreaking ceremonies tomorrow. But it looks to me like he's the only one who didn't make it here tonight.
What are you trying to do? Roll over?
Oh, bliss is to be on the bonny, bonny banks of Burquitlam, where all good people love to be, where the future lies in the future, and that's what we're walking to see on the bonny royal banks of Burquitlam.
I wish I had a radioactive power source to get the cyclotron going.
like our next act can't wait to begin. Nina Zwazinski and the Zambezi All-Stars.
And you're my target tonight. Yeah, I'm a heat-seeking sour. You're gonna get a taste of the E-bomb tonight. I've been designed by faceless engineers to learn to lock on the heat of your fears. I'm just over the horizon, coming in low. Say, Reed, I can't tell you which way to go. Well, I don't have ears and I might be blind, but the harder you try to get away, the easier you are to find. I'm a heat-seeking missile, and you're my bullseye. I'm a heat-seeking missile. You get a taste of the A-bomb tonight. My circuits are working like they know how, and anything else just ain't allowed. But you'd be a fool, woman, if you blame me. When my rockets are burning, I ain't free. It's your finger on my button tells me what to do. And I am programmed to self-destruct inside you. Yeah, I am programmed to self-destruct inside you. I'm a heat-seeking missile, and you're my target tonight. I'm a heat-seeking missile. They're gonna get taste of the name of the tank. I'm a heat-seeking missile, and you're my target tonight. I'm a heat-seeking missile. You're
Polonium.
My power source.
Beware of the dark forces from the east.
Pavlo, Kilbaza, Romanesco. Meet your fate. Meet your fate.
Don't worry. Don't worry, my sweet one. Let me read you an old Moldavian fairy tale. Here. Once upon a time, in my hometown, there lived a man who wore a black gown. This man in black built a giant complete made from a sack of metal and meat. He nailed on muscle and he poured in blood and he made the head out of oil and mud. And when he was finished, he said solemnly, "Bolem is your name, and Bolem you will be. No life of your own. You live only for me. Now go outside and kill my enemy."
Vattene in pace! Vattene! Vattene in pace! Vattene! Babushka, don't leave me! Babushka! Don't leave me, Babushka! Don't leave me! Pavlo, Kilbaza, Romanesco! Pavlo, Kilbaza, Romanesco! Pavlo, Kilbaza, Romanesco! Kilbaza Romanesco.
Ha ha ha. The earth is now in chaos. The Balonium is ours. Ha ha ha. Make ready our descent. Yes, O leader. I beg your pardon. I said nothing. Gesundheit. What is that?
See, I told you. That Jan Wazinski, he's one smart kid. Oh, my, look at the time. I better get back and open up the shop. You know, that Abdullah, he'd just kill me if I kept him waiting. Well, see you around.
Who's that man walking down the street? Laughing, talking, bebopping with everyone he meets. He's the butcher, what a zero, yeah, the butcher, not a hero. He's the butcher, 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 Bob. down the street. Laughing, rapping, chatting to everyone he meets. Yeah, I bet you he's the butcher, bet your butcher, bet your butcher, 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 Bob. Society. He knows everyone from A to Z. He's the man we most like to be. Who's that man? Who's that man? Walking down the street. He's a laughing, he's a talking, he's a bebopping with everyone he meets. He's the butcher, but he's hero. Yeah, the butcher, not a hero. He's the butcher, 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 butcher. Bob.
Bob. Butcher Bob. Bebopping. Not a hero. He's the butcher, 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 butcher Bob. It's Jim Carrey's dad, Pee Wee Herman's cousin. Give a hoot, don't pollute. No, he looked quite young, but he had like a sort of fading hairline. I think he was playing someone older than he was, than he actually was. Abdullah, you nasty. Right, this guy is on meth. Doc Brown, take me back to 1984, worst ending ever. I thought the whistling was bad. You're good at that. I read the character, that spot the dog got eaten, and he was like, the wee boy was looking for it, and he says, Butcher Bob says, don't worry, I'm sure he's round here somewhere. They had all the meat out in the plates and stuff. Abdullah took the Dalmatian. Turned out into meat. And he made some spotty meat out of it. Butcher, 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 butcher Bob. No animals were harmed. Doug doesn't know where to go. And the next day, so he shows him the stuff he's made.
I know you.
Boy.
You know, Abdullah, that loaf with almonds. Well, how did you know? That's my favorite. Well, come on. I guess we better get the rest of the cold cuts done for tonight.
Looking for his
The
dog.
last place I remember seeing.
Delicious spread, Bob. You really outdone yourself this time.
Well, nothing's too good for our dog. Oh, hello there. Oh, why the tears?
He's probably around here somewhere,
Mr.
is he?
Sanderson, you haven't seen Spotty, have you?
Why, no.
Oh, I can't find him anywhere. The last place I remember seeing him was outside your store. No, he's gone.
Oh, well, never mind. Look, I'll tell you what. You come by later, after the show. We'll have another look around. And don't worry. I'm sure Spotty's around here somewhere. Here, have some of this. Well, Joseph, you have some more.
No, thanks, Bob. It's a touch too strong for me.
I was trying to see the name of the
He's the butcher, but he's hero. Yeah, the butcher, not a hero.
It said Spotty the dog. Bob Sanderson. Abdullah.
Who's that man strutting down the street? Laughing, rapping, chatting to everyone he meets. Yeah, I bet you he's the butcher, bet your butcher, bet your butcher, 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 Bob.
Chatting.
Butcher, butcher, Bob. Yeah.
button down. With a heart as big as the sea. With a heart as big as the sky. You know, he's just a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He's the pillar of society.
Wazinski, Babushka. Somebody was called Babushka, that mum. The granny. Babushka. Major Carmine Rigatoni. Ace. Alderman Sonny the Weasel. Don't know who that was. Reliable Brushman. Little Kid. Meat Carriers. Announcer. Belly dancers. Musicians on stage. Spotty the Dog played by Quincy. Yeah, someone should take that and make a proper musical out of it, like a Broadway musical. I think it could do alright. It was obviously meant to be like a sort of musical, Someone should take it and do an actual Broadway musical play out of it. I think that would be a good idea. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Who's that man walking down the
street? Laughing, talking, bebopping with everyone he meets. He's the butcher, 1-0, yeah, the butcher.